and rock.
Ooh yeah. Well, alright, we're jamming. I wanna jam it with you. We're jamming, jamming, and I hope you like jamming too.
Hello folks, welcome to another of our Taste Buds episode, and today guess what, we're making soya chunks. Yes, I'm gonna try my best to make soya chunks, curried soya chunks, and as you can see it is mainly made from soy flour. Yes, and this brand is here in our local store, and so I decided to try it. I'm gonna try to go as much as possible meatless this week. So this is how the soya chunks looks when you remove it from the package. It's hard and it's crusty. It's almost as though it's dried bread. So what we have to do now is to rehydrate it. So I'm gonna put on this pot with water, yes, to boil, and I'm just gonna add some aromatics just to help my water boil. That's garlic and ginger, and you just want to put them in the pot and start to season up your pot, and then you add your soy chunks to the boiling water. Now some folks will soak their soy chunks for about 15 minutes before they even try to add it to the boiling water, but however what I'm doing is just boiling it and then allow it to steep in the aromatics. And I'm also adding some more stuff to it. Be careful, you don't want it to flow over into your stove, so be careful. As you can see, it goes foamy. Initially I'm just soaking everything, and then I'm gonna add some stuff to this because I want to make sure that I get some nice flavor. I'm adding some whole cloves, and I'm also gonna be adding a couple pimento seeds. Yes, simple pimento seeds. All right, and then once you have this done, you just put it down for about 15 minutes, and then you start the rest of the process. So this is what I'm gonna use, guys. I'm gonna use a chayote, an onion, I have some garlic here, and I also have carrots, baby potatoes, and a little bit of celery that I'm gonna be using to add to my curry. Yes, celery. Not usual that I put celery in it, but I'm putting it today. And these are some of the ingredients that I have. Garam masala. I love using cardamom, guys. Paprika, ground cumin, turmeric, and of course black pepper. Not to mention salt. You have to add some salt. But these are the base for my curries. And guys, I promise you, you don't have to buy the pre-made curry if you have those ingredients. So it's been about 15 to maybe about 25 minutes that my soy chunks were soaking, and as you can see, it's very loose now. Some of the water has dissolved because it's soaking a lot of the water, and at this stage I'm gonna start the draining process. I drain out that water in the sink, and I'm just pouring my soy chunks from the pot right now. Now this is where I differ from many people. Now I'm gonna add more water to my soy chunks to get off the pan, that water that I boiled it with. I'm gonna remove that water. So now I'm gonna add my soya chunks to some more water, sort of to wash it. Alright, so this is where the process goes a little bit, it varies a little bit, but the end result is the same. The plan now is to squeeze out each piece of soy chunk as much as possible to remove water. Otherwise you're gonna have your soy chunks full with water, and it's gonna feel like sponge. So you drain the water out. Yes, just whatever process you want to use to drain the water, squeeze the water out of your soy chunks, and then you start to seasoning it. To this I'm adding some green seasoning, and I have a proprietary blend of green seasoning, and you can look for the clip in the description box. All right, I'm adding some green seasoning, and I'm adding some more garlic, and this is to marinate my soy chunks, guys. And I'm using cut garlic in a little olive oil here. And then once you do that, you want to add a little bit of oil, yes, to help with the marinating process. And you can also season this up as much as you Alright, so I'm adding my garlic immediately. Indian curries and Mediterranean food and stuff like that. So you know, you want to change up your thing a little bit, you can add some of these things. The next thing I want to add is my coconut milk, and for this purpose I'm using a can of Grace coconut milk. You can use whatever coconut milk you so choose. You can use the powdered milk, rehydrated. You can use fresh coconut milk if you grate it yourself. Yeah, but for this purpose the Grace coconut milk serves its purpose well. Alright, so I'm just draining out every last morsel because this is the base for my simmering. I'm gonna simmer this food down properly in some coconut milk. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It almost looks like it's ready, don't it? Now guys, what you wanna do is once you have stirred in your ingredients right here, you pretty much wanna leave the pot, make the pot do its thing. And after about 20 minutes, you drop a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper in there, or a whole one like you see here, and you just allow it to simmer. I added some onions, yes, and I've allowed the pot to do its own thing. Adjust the seasonings to your personal preference, and as you can see, I have the ginger in there and all them stuff that from original. And guess what? Finished dish, guys. Plate it up with some rice, have some nice tomatoes on the side. And guess what? Veggie chunks? Yes. Beautiful, curried down nicely. Guys, remember to like, share, subscribe, and always turn your hand and make fashion. Yes, this has been Taste Bud and this is Yardie Belly. Remember my motto is live and laugh, cook and eat, and turn your hand and make fashion. See you for the next episode of Taste Buds.